Hello and welcome to iMusic One Rocks, the only rock show on German television. And today, a special pleasure to me, J.R. Blackmore. Blackmore, you might think you got the name from somewhere. Yes, it's the son of Richie Blackmore. JR, welcome to our show.
Hey, thank you. How are you, Uwe?
I'm fine. It's a big pleasure to have you here because we just listened to your new album, Voices. It's just released on the German market, coming out internationally right now. And I'm very happy to have you here because it's full of music from the good old 80s.
The good old days.
That's right. So how did it come together, the story about the album?
Oh, the album, my last album was an instrumental album. And a lot of people told me, it's a great album and great music, but we are missing the vocals. So
did I.
Yeah, so I thought from this time it would be cool to come up with a lot of singers now. To do the opposite of the instrumental album. So I thought with Voices we have exactly the opposite of the instrumental album. So that was the point why we had now a lot of singers on the new album.
It's exactly 6 singers.
6 singers.
4 guys, 2 girls. So how did you find them?
Oh, some of them I already knew, and I would say I actually knew everybody, but like friends. So I had Michael Baumann. I know him from the beginning when I started with the music. Then I have Oliver Hartmann. I know Oliver because I saw him sometimes, and I listened to him some days and some albums, and I always did like his voice. So
he's very famous with German opera act Avantasia from the Edguy guys.
Yes, he is, yeah. And so then we have Markus Engelstetter. He has a awesome range. He can sing like 4 octaves, and he's a very nice guy. And we have Ela, and I have Katrine Jauer, so is Catherine, and and we have Dave Esser. That's a dark part on my new album. So that's the singer crew. And from the musicians, we have on my side is Paul Morris. He's my co-producer and also the keyboarder. Then we have Danny Miranda playing the bass, and we have Charlie Zellini on the drums.
Great guys.
Yes.
But you always liked to work with great musicians, didn't you? Because before your new album, you've been on tour for a while with some quite other famous guys. You did the tour with the former Rainbow musicians.
Yes, I was on tour with Over the Rainbow with Joe Lynn Turner, with Bobby Rondinelli. Then we had Tony Carey. He did get replaced by Paul Morris because he went sick, and so we had to replace him. And we had Greg Smith on the bass, and that was quite a good thing. And we had a lot of fun.
You toured all around the world. You played biggest festivals, Asia, Scandinavia, USA, all around the world. You replaced the role of your father.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So how did it came together?
Actually, it was a call from Joe and Bobby. They asked me to do it, and in the beginning I wasn't so sure. So I said, what, I don't know. Wait. And then I did talk to my dad, and he said, okay, do it. And after that, I still was thinking about it, but a lot of fans say, hey, come on, do it. And that's why I in the end said, okay, let's make it, let's do it. And we started in Russia, and it was awesome.
So it was a perfect imagination to the good old days of Rainbow from the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, we also played the songs, so it was fantastic.
You played a lot of songs from all eras of Rainbow?
Yes.
From Man on the Silver Mountain to
the whole
Spotlight
thing.
Kids and things like this. Yeah, great.
Yeah. And
what do you prefer most to play? Which tracks?
I really, that's something everybody asks me actually, but I actually like them all. It's all the songs we played from all the areas, all the decades we played. I did like them. Otherwise, I wouldn't play.
You grew up with the songs.
Exactly.
You basically was there when they, got written.
But I would say I like the Dio area because it was more heavy. But even also I like the album Down to Earth, what was with Graham Bonnet, and I also like the songs with I Surrender with Joe. So I have to say I like them all, and it's
lucky
fantastic.
guy, you met them all at that age.
Yes.
Yeah. But coming back to your career, Voices is not your first album. You did some other releases throughout the past years on your own label. So what is your catalog so far?
I would say I started with Still Holding On. That's my first album. I brought that out in 1990. Actually, I didn't brought it out, but it came out. So yeah, we remastered it.
It got born.
Yes,
somewhere.
yeah. I don't know where it came from, but suddenly I saw it on eBay, and so yeah. I started with Still Holding On. Then I brought out my Between Darkness and Light, my instrumental album. After that, I had the break. I went on tour with Over the Rainbow, so we was all over the world. And after that, I came up with the album EBC Rocks. That's a special project for the motors. Yeah, I would say for
motorsport fans.
Yeah, motorsports fans actually. And that was an album called Winners. And yeah, now we're here with the new album Voices.
Actually, to be honest with you, when I got first in touch with your album, I wasn't quite sure what to expect about the album. But for me, as being an 80s metal kid and also born like you in the mid-60s, of course, I had all these rememberings when I listened to your album to the good old Rainbow days or bands from Sweden from the mid-80s like Early Europe, Early Rising Force. And so you mixed a lot of good stuff together, like in a shredder. Mm-hmm. And what came out was Voices, which is an album which actually could have been some kind of a rainbow album back in the days. So is there any feeling how you got the album together? Did you really specifically were trying to get in the mood of the 80s rock style to write these kind of songs?
I have to say I grew up in these days, and I only can do this music because I mean I can do different music, but I want to do this music. So this is why I'm doing it. And yeah, I like the kind of music what we had in the 80s, and that's why I really make this music and feel good with what I'm doing. So yeah, I
especially like the song where you sing "Bring Back the 80s Back to Life."
Yes, exactly. We are rock and roll.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, are you planning to bring back the 80s also to stage?
Yes, of course. I want to tour. I want to. 2012 is the year where I want to be all over the world on stage again. So I had a break this year and to make the album, and now it's time to go out again.
Of course, with your name, J.R. Blackmore, with some musicians.
With my band,
You're still working live, of course, and you're gonna play stuff from all your albums.
Yeah, I will mix it, I would say. I make a great mix with everything. Like you said, put it in a mixer and come up with a great cocktail,
I'm looking forward to receive
And we play, we definitely play some rainbow stuff, of course, because, that's the music I grew up with, and, Long Live Rock and Roll, it will be always on our side, So anyway, that's, of course, it's interesting what we do.
I'm looking forward for this cocktail, my dear JR, and I wish you all the best, especially while promoting this album. It's got a tremendous response already in Germany. Now it's coming all over Europe and hopefully worldwide.
Yes, like a disease.
That's right. And you really,
if you hear it, you get
addicted to this album. Once you listen to it, it's amazing. And anyway, thank you for being today in our little show, and also thank you for bringing back the rock and roll to the Blackmore family.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to see you on stage, and all the best to you. This was iMusic on Rocks today with J.R. Blackmore, and stay tuned for the next time. Bye.